Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf Edwards, and welcome to part 10 of the Abigail Freeman story. Let us begin. So, Abigail, who was spending all day at her writing room, was about to walk out so she could take a break for a short while, because she had to pee. So she goes into the bathroom, and she says to herself, I guess it's time to write the main story now. Now that I got the background all set up and now that I got the background all sewn up for people to understand me better, I think I guess it's time for me to write the book, the rest of the book rather. So she does her business and she gets off the toilet and washes her hands. You ready for this? She says to herself. After that, she's done washing her hands, and she opens the bathroom door. She gets out of the bathroom door, and she says to herself, yes, I am. So she grabs the door, pulls it open, opens it, and she walks back into her writing room. She walks back into her writing room. She sits down, and it's time to write the rest of the book. So she grabs her pencil, and she begins to write. So now that I was getting my permission slip so now that I got my mom's permission to go to this field trip, I was heavily excited to go now. Because it was a museum. I'd never been to a museum before, and I was heavily excited to go. We were all heavily excited. We were all really excited to go, obviously. Because most of us, especially my friend at the time, Margaret, who didn't go to a museum at all back when she was a kid, before we met, and before she moved to Sweet Town, she never went to a museum either, though. Her parents have, but she hasn't. She hasn't yet. But she didn't before. So I was heavily excited. So I went to bed. I was like, I can't eat. I am very excited. So I went to bed. The next morning, it was time to go on this field trip. I was ecstatic. My mom dropped me off at this. She dropped me off at the school. We, of course, left. We, of course, got ready to go to this field trip. We had learned, but before we could do that, we had to still learn about our lessons. And interestingly enough, it was about art, of course, getting us ready for the field trip, even ready than we already been before. Than we already was before, rather. So, after the lesson was taught, it was time for us to go. She said in the book, I was really excited now. I couldn't contain myself, even though I tried so hard to do so. I remember being heavily excited to go and just look around at this at this, at something that I knew nothing about yet. But I realized I had to calm down, or else they would probably turn the bus around and drop me off. So I tried to relax as best as I could, she said in the book. And luckily, that's exactly what I did, and I tricked myself into going to sleep so I can calm down and go to the museum calm, cool, and collected. The school teacher woke me up to of course, she woke me up because we were at the museum. After that, we got off the bus, and then it was time for us to look around. It was a very interesting moments. Me, the teacher, and Margaret was, looking around along with the rest of the students at the paintings and the rest of the art, of course. We were all having a good time. I was looking around the paintings and the statues that was there too. And I remember myself feeling quite interested in all of it, really. Whilst everybody else was heavily uninterested and just was running around the museum, I, myself, and my friend, Margaret, and the teacher, was looking at the paintings, and she was telling me what it all meant. Or the best that she can, or she tries the best she can, that she could to tell me what it all meant, of course. Because I was a kid at the time. I didn't know what the hell was going on. And so, I was very interested nevertheless. I still wanted to learn about the whole thing, and the teacher, much to her credit and awesomeness, taught me the best that she could under these circumstances. After that, we just left. We left the museum with all of the kids, of course. We grabbed some pizza. We sat down at the pizzeria and ate our pizzas. Like this. I remember the pizza was particularly great and heavily delicious by this time. I had pizza before, but after I finished it, there was just something a lot more special about it, a lot more delicious, for lack of a better word. So after that, we went back to the classroom. We were so exhausted that the teacher decided that she was going to let us take a nap. And that was it. To make a long story short, my mom picked me up. She picked me up and she says to me, I have something to tell you when you wake up tomorrow. Don't worry, it's a good thing, not a bad thing. But I'm just here to let you know that I'm here to talk to you about something very special when you wake up tomorrow. And I said, okay, Mom, no problem. And then we went home. To be continued. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, and if you very much did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below telling me whether you like about the video or hate about the video. And I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.